Welcome back to the spooky hideout because it is Halloween. Therefore, instead of a normal hideout, we are in a haunted mansion, haunted hideout. My name is Neco, aka Jesus Christ of Nazareth, aka Prince Productions.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Okay, you know, my name is Dr. Thick, aka Kevin Lopez. What the fuck was that?
And I'm Christian, also known as AAPS Entertainment. That entertainment will be gone someday.
See, that's something religion right there.
And then, of course, this is the show where we talk about spooky, scary TV and film news every single week. Of course, there are timestamps down below. And today we are talking about
Jesus Christ.
the creator, Gen V, Jesus Christ, Loki episode 2, Squid Game, and much, much more. Boys, let's do this. How you guys doing today?
I'm vibe.
I'm big chilling, finished up a gun. Watching more initial.
Well, speaking of robots, The Creator is a movie that has recently released, directed by Gareth motherfucking Edwards.
Hey, work.
Which is
Hey, work.
Edward, which is about it's about AI and the robots, and it's got a low budget for a big AI robot movie.
It's a low budget for a big budget.
What do you guys think of it? Ooh, it's a low budget for a big budget. I like that. What'd you think of the film? Was it good?
I loved
Was
it.
bad?
I loved it. It was stupid emotional. I really wasn't.
Dude, just gonna say,
prepared.
just cut it off. It was stupid.
It was stupid. No, dude, this
it was
movie
stupid. Just
made
cut
me
it.
cry like 2 or 3 times. Like, it was really fucking good. I really, 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 really didn't expect it to hit so goddamn hard. There was like a few scenes that were just like, god damn. Everyone's talked about the visuals, and usually I would just be like, well, everyone's already mentioned. Nah, I don't give a fuck, bro. This
It's
is
that
like
good.
the best visuals of the fucking year. Like for like a live action film. Like the CGI in this film
dude,
is
it's
fucking crazy. I I was sitting there.
Gareth has a background in VFX, so he
In
knew
VFX,
what he
yeah,
was doing.
and didn't he do editing too?
Yes, he edited before the VFX was done. He edited the cut of the film on his iPhone.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll get to like some of the small issues I have with the movie, but I give it a solid like 8.5 out of 10. It was a really, really damn good movie. I really, really enjoyed it. I think it might be in my top 5 of the year. I think. I had to think about that for a second, but
Little sneak peek, but we will be talking about our top favorite movie, top best and worst movies at the end of this year.
yes, I want to.
Just
I
a
want to
little
do
one.
that. I can't wait to do that. But yeah,
But continue, yeah.
it was like John David Washington. That guy's a fucking beast. Like, holy shit, what a fucking actor. Like, that guy just like,
Oh
holy
yes.
fuck.
Did you know he was related to Denzel Washington?
Yeah, he's a son, right?
I know. I learned about this like a week ago.
Yeah, it's like, where the fuck has this guy been? He just literally
It's 'cause
this
he
guy
played
just showed
football.
up out of fucking nowhere and is just like one of the best
He
fucking actors
spawned.
I've ever seen. I'm like, where the fuck did you come from, bro?
Dude,
Like, where were
It's
you
'cause
the
he was a
past 30
football player.
years?
he was in the NFL. That's where he was.
Really? Holy shit. That's crazy.
Yes. He started his career as college football, and then,
Damn.
where he just spawned in.
Yeah,
After
homie just spawned
40
in,
years.
and it was just like, and I'm like, what the
For real,
fuck?
though.
Like, everything he's been in, this guy's like insane. Like, what a fucking like talent, man. What a fucking talent. That's a motherfucker I want to work with.
He
That
doesn't-
guy just like,
Yes.
holy shit.
Seems like a nice guy, too.
Yeah, he seems like the
Nice
nicest
fella.
person ever. But
He
yeah,
never misses. Yeah, but continue.
the world building was fucking crazy. Like,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
really fleshed out. Some people said the movie could have gone longer. I wouldn't say the movie should have been shorter, but I think it was like the perfect runtime. I think you really... This movie was okay with being quiet. This movie was okay with just sitting down. Like, and I just really
nice.
appreciated that. Like, one of my only issues with the film is, like, 95% of the time, this movie is probably one of the best edited movies you're going to see of the year. Like, hands down.
Of course.
except
Yeah.
there's at moments where the way they cut from scene to scene doesn't always make sense, I guess,
Transition
or
well.
just kind of it's kind of too abrupt at times the way they structure going from a scene to another scene. But besides
Yeah.
that, I think that's honestly like one of my few caveats I have with the film. And
Caveat.
I guess, yeah, actually, now that I think about it,
Caveat.
I think it could have been like 10 minutes shorter. I think it could have been a little bit shorter. But to go back to the editing, like, I literally, like, the editing in this film was fucking crazy. It was so, so good. Like, there's so many scenes that, like, they become emotional because of the way they're edited. Like, like, I found myself having, like, a lump in my throat from, like, the beginning of the movie till the movie finished, and I cried like 2 or 3 times and there were times where I was getting emotional just because of the way the movie was presenting a scene. Like it's like characters will be talking and they're splicing it together with some of the most like beautiful like footage, and it's just like these cutting back and forth between these like deep conversations and like these really beautiful shots just really made an atmosphere that just kind of carried throughout the whole movie that I really appreciated. So yeah, one of my favorites of the year for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's awesome.
yeah.
Hey, for the most part, the film is doing pretty well. The reviews, a lot of people have been calling it dull. It's got a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn, no, not acceptable.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, bro, but I also don't think a lot of people know like how this film was made. Like this is like it's a pretty indie film if you think about it.
Yes,
They
and
would
it's
just
a
go around Asia and
big
just
deal.
shoot.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like,
It's just
I don't know.
awesome.
I feel like this is gonna
Man,
be
I
a
wish-
cult
I-
classic.
Oh way.
This movie,
You feel like it's gonna be a what?
a cult classic.
Oh yes, I
Like-
can definitely see that.
Yeah, within the next few years, like I can see people being like, "Oh, I really love that movie," and like I don't know, a lot of people were complaining about how much it resembles a lot of other things. There's a lot of Blade Runner. There's a lot of
Yeah.
like Terminator. The opening is basically Terminator 2. There's a lot of like just Akira, just everything. But the thing is like they could have done it, and I think like to some degree that's why it's not like I guess a 9 is I feel like they could have done that a little bit more subtly with their inspirations on things, but it didn't like bother me a whole lot. But there was some times where I was like, oh yeah, that's just Blade Runner. Oh yeah, that's Terminator.
Yeah.
But the problem is like that's just how these things work, man. Like we're lucky this movie even got fucking made, and that it is good. It's not a shitty fucking movie. It's a really emotional film, and I wished more people went to go watch it. But I don't know. We'll see what happens at the box office. Who knows? Maybe word of mouth can get around and it picks up.
Yes, we will. Us three will single-handedly make this the first film to earn $1 quadrillion.
$1 trillion, yeah.
See,
For surely.
$1 creatillion. There you go.
One kryptonite dollar.
Here I am. I was only gonna talk about it for 2 minutes. Fuck.
But in other news, so now I'm gonna do a little segment called Nico's Quickfire Film and TV News. Very creative title, as you can tell. Thought a lot about it. So I'll just say I'm just gonna name a couple upcoming films, and at the end we'll just give your little thoughts on it. Okay, let's see. First of all, George Miller's Furiosa is looking to premiere at Cannes Film Festival in May 2024.
Cool.
A Paris Hilton biopic series is in the works at A24.
What?
Don't
really care about
Yeah, a Paris Hilton. An MLK Jr. biopic is in the works with Chris Rock set to direct.
Interesting.
Let's see what else. Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling's 1960s love story Ocean's 11, which is a prequel to Ocean's 12, is still moving forward, so they're gonna start working on that. And finally, we've got the Rocketeer reboot moving forward at Disney Plus. What do you guys think of those quick fire news?
Not gonna lie, most of it was trash.
Yeah. Well, that's why. You know what? That's why I did this, because I was
that's
I was
smart.
looking
You're a
for
smart
news and
man.
I was like, exactly, with a creative title. I was just like, I was like, it's like I gotta talk about it, but not, I can't make it its own like thing, its own segment, right? So I just categorize them all.
Yeah.
I don't know. The most interesting one there is maybe the Ocean's 11 one, Furiosa. Those two.
Furiosa, yes.
about
Furiosa,
it.
yes.
Ryan Gosling.
I'm excited for Furiosa. The Ryan
One
Gosling
second.
one's probably gonna be really good.
Disney, stop fucking thinking we care about nonsense garbage IPs.
Oh my
from, like,
gosh, the
100
Rocketeer.
years ago. And stop with the
Bro.
Artemis Fowl. Stop with the fucking Tron. Stop with the. We don't care. Stop wasting money.
Don't
I'm doing this
disrespect
for you. I'm trying.
Never disrespect
Bobby boy, Mr. Iger, I love you. Sit down. Take a second. Listen to Daddy Christian. You're gonna lose money this way. Stop. You're welcome. Now give me a fucking royalty check.
Give me a kiss.
I just saved all of Disney. You're fucking welcome. No, seriously, they gotta stop
Bobby's
with
not
that.
too happy.
Jesus.
Bobby's not too happy, Christian. He's not too happy.
Bobby.
Schmurda,
Come on, Bobby.
It's
Mr. Bobster.
just show
Igor.
business,
Mobster.
baby.
Kingpin of the Kingpin.
Not for real. What the fuck? Rocketeer?
Stop.
Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of
Bro,
here.
I know.
What was the other
Alright,
shitty... the Willow or whatever the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, straight canceled, yeah.
Who would have fucking thought? Because no one fucking knows it exists. Stop.
Bro, yeah.
Thinking your IP
Nobody's-
is like...
Well, and the worst part is, they don't actually promote these things till like the week before, and they don't go to theaters, so...
And they don't... Yeah,
You know,
I don't know.
stuff.
Here, the problem with Disney, and this has been a problem forever, is number one, since the beginning of time, Disney has never really told original stories. I mean, all of the original
Of course.
like stuff from Disney was just the Brothers Grimm's fairy tales. And then when they started doing, the Disney Renaissance, they were getting into some original stuff, but still was a lot of... Was it really? Because Lion King is Hamlet. Pocahontas is like not even close to the true events, but obviously it's still based off them. What else did they have? Little Mermaid was also, I think, like another fairy tale. So, and then like when people think of Pixar, they just think of Disney, but Pixar's its own studio. So it's not Disney making original films, it's Pixar. And the few original IPs Disney's ever fucking made, no one cares about. And for whatever reason, Disney has this idea that everyone cares about it. And it's like, no, that's why historically, films that are live action Disney movies have never done well. Because they think by slapping their name, it automatically will make it successful. But literally for like the past 30, 40 years, that has just not been the case. I mean, I know in the 80s they had a pretty decent run with more live action family films, and in the 70s, but like it was a very small run. Very small run. Yeah, so you're welcome, Disney. I just saved you a few $1 billion. Next topic. Uh-oh, Neco.
Neco.
I can't hear you now.
Sorry,
Speak
folks. We're
clearly
having
through
technical
the phone.
difficulty on Nico's end.
What rhymes with now?
We'll be
Okay.
right back.
Now. Don't make this a foul, Neco. That doesn't rhyme with no. Foul? No. It kind of does. Come on, that's a lame rhyme. Neco. Where?
Well, luckily enough, they've already rebooted the Rocketeer once. They had a little kids cartoon on Disney Plus, and you'll never believe how many seasons it got.
An astounding half a season. It probably got canceled mid-season.
It got all of one season. Let's see. Let me look at the episode guide. There's 10 episodes. Oh no! What?
Huh?
Oh shoot! 22 episodes.
Oh.
23 episodes. Yeah.
Well, that's standard
And then
for
it probably
like
got canceled after
seasons
that.
back until 5 years ago.
Well, I mean, it is a child's cartoon.
Yeah, children's
But,
stuff sucks. Let's talk about real things. All right, Nico, let's talk about Star Wars now.
Speaking
Bro, they already
of
clicked
We
off.
never
They clicked
again.
off. They clicked off. Y'all
Speaking of
motherfuckers come back.
real
Sit down. Listen to
manly
this shit.
things. Speaking of real manly things,
Yeah.
Gen V.
Oh yeah, no, that's some real man, bro.
Yeah, we
bro.
kind of been ignoring them for a little bit, but it's okay. We're talking about them now. Gen
It's
V.
okay.
Let's
We're
talk
halfway
about
through
them.
the season. The newest episode, I think just came out, but obviously we're recording this, so haven't had a second. It was between that and Loki. We had Loki, but anyways, we're halfway through the
Had to make
season,
sacrifice.
and
Uh-huh.
this show is fucking incredible. Oh my god, like for real, dude. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be bad. I really didn't, but it still surprised me how good it was. Cause it's still, it felt like The Boys without like,
Without what?
without feeling like they're forcing it to feel like The Boys, if that makes sense. Like it still has some insane shit. In fact, there's some shit in here that might rival the main show and like ludicrous shit. Like there was one scene. There's two scenes in particular, but especially one where like I know it's not cable television. You can pretty much do whatever you want, but I was still shocked that this was allowed to be shown on TV. And if I explained what happened, you would think it's a lie. You would think I wasn't being serious, but this is something that actually occurred. And they don't cut away. They just... Insane. But what it does so well, such as The Boys, is no matter how absurd the comedy or the grotesqueness of the show gets, it doesn't lose its humanity. And the main character, I think it's... Is her name Marie? I think it's Marie. She's really awesome. Like, you can, like, really get behind her, and she's a really interesting and sympathetic character to follow, and you really feel for her. And what I just love about the Boys universe, I guess in particular the live action, because the comic, well, we already know how we feel about the comic.
Yeah, we do.
The show in particular, the way it deconstructs this like modern day society is so fucking fascinating and it's really funny, it's really sad, it's really dark, and they just go about deconstructing our modern day society in such a fascinating way that I just don't really see in other media. Like it feels like a lot of media doesn't want to go there, and it's like they roll up their sleeves and are like, oh yeah, we're plunging our hands through the filth. We're gonna show you, like I remember the first time I watched season 1 when like season 1 first came out. Amazon marketed the shit out of it. It was one of the best marketing campaigns I've seen for like anything in the past like 5 years. Like they really pushed that show, and I'm really happy they did. And I waited for the season to be over so I can just watch it all in one sitting. So like a week later, the season wraps up, I watch it. I was like, I'm gonna watch like 2 episodes. I ended up watching all 8 episodes in one sitting, and I didn't go to bed till like 3 or 4 in the morning. It was that good. I watched the whole show. It was so good. He was
committed.
I really was.
He was committed.
And one of the things that I think the thing that like stuck with me and shocked me the most about the show is how they completely and utterly just showed how sick and evil Hollywood is. And like I'm just like, holy, it's like everyone fucking knows. Like everyone knows.
Of course.
But
it's the unspoken truth.
Yeah, it's the unspoken truth. And that's exactly what it is. The unspoken truth. Hollywood will not talk about it, will not. If there's any movies about Hollywood, it's always this fantasy and everything's so awesome and we're gonna make money and all our dreams are gonna come true. Now motherfuckers are getting sexually harassed, motherfuckers are doing lines of coke, motherfuckers are having orgies, and they literally just show exactly what goes on in like behind the scenes of Hollywood, and they just use superheroes as a depiction of that. Like they substitute it, and I remember watching it being like, oh my god, they did not that, because I was like, that's kind of that's it, it's not done. There's nothing else that does that shit. I mean, the only time they reference anything that goes on in Hollywood that's negative is if it's already been out in the public. That's it. They're not gonna fucking talk about anything else, but you could just see that like what's happening in this show is just what's happening behind the scenes of these big corporations in Hollywood as a whole. That it's just like, holy fuck! I'm like surprised this show hasn't been like blacklisted or like has just from those like those aspects that they touch upon. But yeah, Gen V is awesome
too,
and
everybody loves it.
Yeah, let's
That's
hope
amazing.
that we got 2 more seasons of The Boys. They already wrapped season 4. There's 1 more season. The show's done, and I think it will go down as one of the best modern TV shows. I really do. It's one of my, I think it's definitely top 10 favorite shows of all time for me. I think that show is just so unique, and like there really is nothing like it. And I know there's going to be so many fucking copycats if there aren't already, but they're going to lose the magic of what makes it special because they think just blowing up dicks and shit is what makes The Boys exciting. It's only an aspect.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Next topic.
Gen V, man, I can't wait till Gen W and then X.
Oh yeah.
And then Y and Z. Okay, I'll go.
That was horrible, now. But we'll let it slide. Yeah.
Speaking of horrible, well, I don't think this is really horrible. I don't know. So there's a little bit of backstory that I want to say because I think it's just kind of ironic. Mm-hmm. So as you know, I am a university student, right? For my intermediate production class, we did a scene from Heat, the Michael Mann movie, right? Mm-hmm. And ironically enough, right? So I edited it, and ironically enough, right when I finished editing it, I get the news that Heat 2 is planned to be Michael Mann's next film, with Adam Driver potentially starring as a young Neil McCauley. Have you guys seen Heat 1? Have you guys seen Heat 1? The Heats?
No,
the Heat
I haven't seen it.
But I will. The hell is a Heat?
Probably when I'm sick.
Can you handle the heat? It's basically a giant movie of cops and robbers. That's the gist of it.
Oh, I think I know.
Yeah, Al Pacino plays the main cop, and then
Danny DeVito's in the corner playing the bad cop.
Yes, Danny DeVito, and then Robert De Niro's he's the main robber guy, and the scene we recreated is a scene where the cop literally pulls over the robber. He's like, "Hey, let's go catch a coffee." It's a very good scene, and then they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna stop you," and the other one's like, "No, you're not," and they're like, "Yes, I will," and the other one's like, "No, you're not," and then they say the word heat in there because title, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah. Heat 2. Honestly, I don't really care for it. I'm gonna be honest. I might watch it when it comes out to streaming, but look. Heat's not a bad film. It's actually a pretty good film. Mm-hmm. It's just like I don't really need a sequel. It's just kind of like a one and done film. Sometimes you just watch a film and you're like, oh, that was good. I don't need any more of it, but it was good.
Yeah, and that should be most movies, man.
It's like a 3-minute quickie in the car.
That's literally what?
Nothing.
Hey, yo.
Quick side note. That's another thing that I forgot to mention with the creator. There is no setup for a sequel. There is no setup for 5 fucking TV show spin-off. It's a self-contained story. Right? It has a middle and end, a beginning, middle, end. That's it. And it's like awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. I know. That's what this should have. This should have been. It's like I'm telling you. I don't know. What makes the movie good is obviously the cast. And they're probably gonna get a good cast for the second one, but it's just like I just don't care for it. Mm-hmm. But I'll watch it when it comes out to streaming. I'm not gonna go see it in theaters. I don't care that much. But what in other news,
boobies in the movie.
But speaking of not caring too much, and this is actually is actually not caring a lot. Mm-hmm. Netflix and Squid Game have an interesting relationship. Obviously, the creator of Squid Game has tried. He worked like 10. He was pitching the show for like 10 years or something like that, right? Till Netflix got it, and now Netflix is trying to ultra capitalize on it, and so they're expanding their Squid Game universe with obviously a second season, right?
Yeah.
As we know, there's a reality series that they're working on that's supposedly releasing in November. Although, what trailer, right? There's a real life immersive experience that they're going to work on in LA. and then there's a slot machine at casinos that is Squid Game themed. Jesus Christ, they are. Oh, now
Money
this is
hungry
obsessive.
piece of shit.
At this point, it's not. It's beyond. It's gone beyond money hungry. Like it sucks because it taints the show as a whole. Because right, everybody watched the show the first time, and what made the show stand out was obviously the shock value. Oh, this is not what we expected. Oh, the twist at the end with the capitalism idea. Right, literally, what this is doing is everything that the show goes against. And obviously this is gonna make people go, oh, that's why the show's overrated, and then gives the show a bad rep. Like what? That's crazy, man.
You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
Me and Kevin haven't watched Squid Game, and I probably never will, to be completely fucking honest.
Yeah.
But why? Let me hear why. Let me see.
It's been too long. I don't really care enough about the concept, I guess.
Yeah, you just had to be there. I mean, I saw it the day after it came out, because everybody was talking about like how the first episode was crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I started watching it with my mom, and obviously we were shocked, right? Because it was a great show. I mean, it was a very like crazy show, but it was the type of show where like you finish it and you're like, it literally goes back to what we were just talking about. You finish it and you go, oh, that was actually really good. I don't need to see that again though. I don't need to see more of that, because I feel like if you do more of it, have you guys been spoiled on what happens at the end?
No.
Okay.
I think I have.
Who knows? Maybe I will watch it, but I don't really. I don't know,
okay. Well, basically, a second season wouldn't have the magic that has the first season. Cause
because from everything, it seems like it was just a self-contained story. So why push it?
But Netflix is, like I told you, they're obsessed with this property. Oh well.
It's like a Taco Bell exception. They can't resist the Taco Bell.
They can't resist the Taco Bell.
The Taco Bell. What's it called? The potato taco from Taco Bell. That's the thing. Squid Game's that $1 Taco Bell. Oh yeah, that thing. They can't resist it. It's like too irresistible. It's like they need more. They need to get out of it. They need to get every single juice and fiber out of that crap.
But you know who is you know who is resistible?
Who?
Amber Heard.
Wait,
Amber Heard, because apparently there's alleged claims that Jason Momoa came in drunk to the set of Aquaman 2 dressed as Johnny Depp, and he also tried to get Amber Heard fired at the time. Elon Musk had a litigator. Wait, what? He also tried to get Amber Heard fired, but at the time that he tried to get her fired, Elon Musk had a litigator threaten to burn the house down if Heard didn't get to return. Wow, there's layers to this.
I know. Crazy.
Damn, Elon Musk here toss that flamethrower Elon Musk thing.
Wait, so what? So what? So
think.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, what do you think? So there's a lot to unpack here.
I think that he probably did try to get her fired, but more in the sense of he went to the studio and talked. I don't think it was like he was playing mind games or anything. And people like that, like they were like, oh, he was dressing up like her, like Johnny Depp to play psychological games with her. Shut the fuck up. Have you not seen how he dresses, bro? He dresses like Johnny Depp, bro. They have the same fucking style. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, brother, that's just how he is. And also, Jason Momoa is like historically a very, 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 very sweet man. This is not is not something he would. It just doesn't seem to fit his character from what we know. And I get it, like everyone, is different. And I'm gonna be honest, honestly, I don't give a fuck if he did play some mind games. She a fucking evil. So honestly, I don't give a fuck, whatever. But I genuinely just think it was just he probably talked to the studio. He probably was like, oh, this and that, and blah 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 blah. So that's probably what it was. I don't think the Johnny, like he dressed up like Johnny Depp, and the Elon Musk shit is fucking insane.
Bro, I know this. I read it right now and I'm like, oh wait.
Like, he really
Wow.
wrote them a letter, like, if you fire her, I'm gonna, like, sue the shit out of you. Because she was still contractually obligated to show up for the second one, so they would be breaking contracts, which is fucking hilarious, right? Studios can just break contracts with you whenever the fuck they want, but you can't. I know. But no, yeah, seriously, that's a fucking insane situation. What the fuck?
What? I know. It's tough for that man. That shit is crazy. Bro, what? Why is Elon Musk there?
Oh, because he was dating her at the time.
No, he was.
Yeah, he was.
No, he was. Was he? No, he wasn't. He dated her years ago, though.
Yeah, when the movie was filmed like 2 years ago. It's been like stuck in like it's been filmed 2 or 3 years ago. It's literally been re-edited for the past 2 years.
No, did Elon Musk not? No, because Yo, that's crazy. That film has been. It's been
just delayed for the past 2 years.
When did Elon Musk date Amber Heard? He dated her from. Oh, they began their relationship in 2017. Oh, you're right. What they called it quits in 2018. Wow, this is okay. We're moving on, man. This is fucking. This is insane. Oh, now we've got some rather bitter news. So Daredevil Born Again.
God, that's probably gonna be the main topic. Oh, fucking hell.
I didn't want it to be the main topic, but I think it will end up being the main topic. Daredevil Born Again is a show that has basically been reset at Marvel. So I've got a couple different articles here, right? Marvel apparently found that Daredevil Born Again wasn't working because it was more of a legal procedure that didn't resemble the Netflix's version of action and violence. And reports say that Cox wouldn't have appeared in costume until episode 4. We also got another article saying that Marvel has let go of all the writers and directors for Marvel for Born Again, and the show is going to get an entire creative reboot. And now we've got news that Daredevil Born Again is going to have 2 seasons. There's a lot to unpack here. Yeah. Where do we start? Where do we even start?
The scripts, man. The fucking scripts.
The script.
I mean, first of all, as respectfully as I will say, we all know that they did not hire people that were adequately fit for the job. And, you know, they were working with people that were from the Arrowverse and have not had any experience in writing a more...
They could have gotten the
main head writers. They have had experience with writing one show that isn't really what they were looking like. It's not what Daredevil is or like resembles anything close to it. So, and I get you can hire people that have multiple flavors per se, and that they're able to kind of do a lot of different things. Flavors. But this just the point of the matter is they just didn't pick the right people, and everyone knew that. They could have gotten
the original crew. They could have.
And that is exactly what I was gonna say. Why the fuck did you not bring back the original people? Now, I can understand from maybe Marvel's side of things, well, we don't want them to make season 4. And they might be so hung up emotionally. Because remember, everyone at Netflix, for the Netflix side of things, they were all working in writers' rooms when, literally, they were they were in a writer's room. There's this funny story where someone in the writer's room was writing, they were planning out season 4. Yeah. And all the other people for the other shows, the other creative teams for like Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, they were all doing, well, probably not Jessica Jones, but like for like, you know, Iron Fist, all that, they're all planning their seasons too and all that.
Of course.
And anyways, in the middle of planning seasons 4 and 5 of Daredevil, someone gets up from lunch to go go eat, comes back from lunch, everyone's packing up. What happened? Oh, we just got fired. The show got canceled.
Yep.
So I can understand that Marvel's probably like, if we bring them back, they might just want to be doing season 4. Maybe they wouldn't want to work with us. And I don't think that would be the case. I think realistically, a writer would know, oh shit, we can't tell that story anymore, but maybe we can use elements of it. Oh, I really liked this idea for an action scene. All right, we can implement that. Oh, I really liked this one moment between this character and this character. We can fit that into the new script 100%, because they're gonna bring in the small things, and those are really what matter. Like those ideas, those emotional beats, and those more deeper ideas that would be really useful. I am having such a hard time today getting my words together, but. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess what really pissed me off was the 4... They said that, like, they edited a bunch of episodes and they were like, it's not working. Why didn't you look at the scripts then? You should have been able to tell by the scripts. The problem is they didn't have their fucking scripts ready.
A common issue nowadays, isn't it? Man. How long they've been filming this for a while, man. They've been filming this since what, like 2021? Like, that's when they started filming the show, right?
They started filming this year. I think they started filming at the beginning of summer.
It was.
Or no. I think March. I think they started filming in March.
No, because remember there was the leaked set pictures of Charlie.
That was
Cox
for Echo.
On. Oh, you're right. That was for Echo.
Which is, from everything we're hearing, a disaster.
So then...
See, what I know that they ended up bringing in Punisher and Daredevil writers for Echo.
Yeah.
So
they can't...
So it's like they're willing to work with these fucking people. So I don't know. So I'm hoping what happens is they bring back just a lot of the creatives from that show.
Yeah, the lead stunt coordinator. Remember, he's done stuff for the MCU and for like the Daredevil show. So like, yeah.
Like, he said Marvel wants. What I found probably the most interesting about the article is they said it wasn't resembling the Netflix show, and that Marvel. Oh, God damn it! Buddy, stop. Cut this out. Buddy. Fuck. They were saying, like in the article, that it doesn't resemble the Netflix show, right?
Yeah.
But when you talk to the stunt coordinator, all he's been hearing from the people that are working on that show is that Marvel, in a way, it kind of seems like they're embarrassed by the old television shows and they want nothing to fucking do with them. So it's like, then why is this a problem now?
but everybody who's seen the show knows, loves it, right? That's
exactly.
The funny thing.
I don't think they need to necessarily... I don't think they need to make it exactly like worry about making it exactly like the Netflix show. Because they won't be able to. It needs to be rated R. It needs to, have... it needs to go darker, and I just don't think Marvel's ready for that, and I don't really think they ever really will be. But
when are they ready?
There's just like I think all they need to focus on is what worked about that show. Okay, the action set pieces, they can't be CG, they have to be in camera. Focus on that element. Focus on your main cast, not getting rid of them and killing them off camera. If you didn't hear that in the fucking report, Foggy's fucking dead. Yeah. So that's fucking great, which I'm sure they're going to fucking stick with. I try not to be like that angry fan right now, but like fucking hell, like I literally fucking can't. Like I just not good decisions that I know they're going to keep, and God, but Foggy and Karen, those two characters carried the emotional weight of the show.
Yeah. Very important, yeah.
And the cinematography, like that show was known for its lighting, its editing, its cinematography, its sound design. Keep those things and then go off and tell a story that is grounded. I love when Daredevil stories get very mystical and supernatural. Those are some of my favorite ones. it's not time for that yet. You don't bring the character back by doing that. The character's been on a hiatus. We know the character in the MCU a certain way. Let's bring him back in a familiar way. And then from there, you can go ahead, after you've already reestablished, go ahead and tell those fucking stories where he goes to hell. Go ahead and tell those stories where he's teaming up with Doctor Strange to take out Mephisto. You can do all of that. And I'm sure that'll be really fun, but just, keep it small, keep it grounded. If they just focus on those smaller things that make the show work, then I think that's what they need to focus on. But for whatever reason, they just want nothing to do with it, and it's just irritating.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just seems like the MCU. The MCU is just changing the way they're making TV shows. They're gonna have showrunners who write pilots and show bibles, full-time TV executives, and they're moving away from limited series format and into multi-season serialized TV. So there's just a giant shakeup going on right now. Sucks though. They should have had this figured out ages ago, really.
And what was it? My bad. I didn't really let you. I didn't really let you get to talk about it. What are your thoughts about it? What do you think about all this?
For the most part, my thoughts are pretty. Your passion, that burning fire. No, for the most part, really, my opinions kind of reside in what you said. It's really dumb. They should have had this shit figured out a while ago. Read the scripts, right? Like, look at the quality of your show before you really think about what you're making before you actually go into like production, right? That stuff, and especially with the whole Echo stuff, it just makes the whole situation really bad. And obviously they don't want to get the original cast because they don't want to pay them, right, as much money as they should be paying them. That's why like a lot of TV shows change their names after a while, so then it technically becomes another show, and then you don't have to raise the money for how many people are getting paid. It's just a dumb situation, really.
Yeah, I just think they really just wanted nothing to do with that, with the Netflix stuff, which is really sad because a lot of the Netflix stuff is some of the best stuff to ever happen to the MCU. So
yeah, but let's see. In other news, speaking of not wanting anything to do with anything, AMC CEO Adam Aaron. I don't know why I put this in my notes. It's just kind of funny. AMC CEO Adam Aarons has been caught in a blackmail plot where he sent sexually explicit images and messages in a weeks-long text exchange with a woman who tried to extort hundreds of thousands of dollars from him using fake identities.
What?
If it sounds complex, it's because it is.
Wow.
Why? We don't even, we don't even need to stay on that one for too long because that one is.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
It's just the boys, baby.
No, don't say.
It's that secret society shit.
It's some Illuminati. Dude, now I sound crazy.
Butt cheeks.
Bro, what the fuck?
And then I'm looking at a video right now where he's on a Zoom interview or something, and he accidentally drops the camera, and you can see that he's not wearing pants. Oh my gosh, this guy needs to go to jail. Nah, dude. This screenshot is crazy, bro. Oh, dude, I don't even think he's wearing boxers. Oh hell no.
He dick and balling it?
Bro,
he balling it.
The other guy.
Bro, he a baller.
He's something, man.
He's having a soul-pass moment.
In other news, it's reported that Marvel already has the Fantastic Four cast, and they'll be announced once the strike is over.
Yeah,
I've gotten rumors that like Vanessa Kirby's gonna play Susan Storm, but obviously none of this is confirmed yet. It's just reported. It's just reported, right? Yeah, I don't know. And you know how a while back like Margot Robbie and Adam Driver were fan cast? Well, apparently they did get a script, but they just didn't want to be in it.
Yeah.
They both. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big long-term project. Let's see. In other news, SAG-AFTRA negotiations are not doing too well. They've continued. They've continued a couple days ago. Studios, aren't budging. They're making they made an offer worth less than the one proposed before the strike. They're refusing to protect actors from being replaced by AI.
Really?
And demand use of a performer's digital replica. And then what SAG-AFTRA proposed, what they proposed, would have cost the studios less than 57 cents per subscriber each year. Gosh, man. Just give the actors what they need, man.
Man, just give them McDonald's franchise of the year. That'll solve it.
Dang. Giving them what they would want would be cheaper than a small McDonald's fry.
Wow. Isn't that nice? Isn't that fucking nice, man?
I swear to God, Frosty from Wendy's costs more.
Gosh. Oh, it might just, I can't speak. It must just suck to be a millionaire, huh? It's the worst. How could,
because he got so much money to spend, you don't know how to spend it. That's a very hard dilemma.
Oh, man. Could never.
I've already bought all the Funko Pops in the world. What more do I need?
What more do I need? Let's see. And then one final news. I mean, this is mostly for me. Pacific Rim is a film directed by Guillermo del Toro. Probably the best movie of all time.
Oh, yeah.
It's reported that Tom Cruise was almost supposed to play the lead in that film. So a lot more jumping, a lot more action, a lot more just Tom Cruise going, guys, get in the robot. Let's do this. We got to kill them.
And he'll just be going, now. And then he'll do his aerodynamic run.
Aerodynamic run?
Yeah, it's kind of very... And then he'll try to talk about Scientology until his PR team goes, no.
No. Get off the couch, sir. Get down.
Come on. Too much soda for you. Come on. It's time to go to bed. But it's that time of the night, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, we are reviewing the Loki series, and we are on episode 2 of Loki, which I just said. I don't know why I said it again. And so, what did you guys think of episode 2?
Epic.
Dog shit.
What?
I'm joking.
I got two different answers.
Kevin doesn't even watch the show.
Oh, Kevin, man. Kevin's not even watching it. Christian, what did you think of it?
I really liked this episode a lot more than the first, and I liked the first episode. Don't get me wrong, but I think that the humor was way better and not like so fucking distracting. And it's just like, yes, this feels like a fucking prestige television show. I mean, at least like looks wise, like it's very fucking like the lighting, the color correction, the set design, the camera work, the cinematography. The only thing I would get on, and this is just kind of like an issue I have with like everything in general. So I mean, I don't know, but I hate like one of my favorite things about Better Call Saul is like they don't cut that much during dialogue scenes. Like they establish a shot and they just linger on it. They don't constantly like cut back and forth every 5 seconds. You're in the moment. You're locked in on the scene. The dialogue, the voice acting is really good. The projection, the expression, and they only really cut to like the face when like they really fucking need to. And I just wish more media, like films, TV, would just fucking take that approach. I am so tired of a character says one sentence and then the camera cuts. The character says one sentence, the camera. It just makes me like just lock in on a shot, let it linger, let us sit in the atmosphere. Because like there's some beautiful shots in the show, but they literally last 5 seconds, and I'm just sitting here going, half the scene could just be that one shot. Like you don't need to keep cutting every 5 fucking seconds. I was just like, oh my god, stop. Like, let me enjoy your set design. This is fucking beautiful. I want to, like, really take it in. But no, holy fuck. The chase scene? Oh, God. The fucking way that was shot. I thought, it was so good.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
It was one of the ghosts. It was one of the ghosts in here, right? It was one of the ghosts in here?
Dog. Yeah.
It was the ghost in here? Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, dude, seriously, like, they have a lot of really good like panning shots, and Yeah, that chase sequence looked really good. Like, really good and, like, really exciting. Which I don't know if that says a lot about the state of Marvel.
It looks good for the first time in a while.
Yeah, like, just like they're in the streets. Like, it's no fucking green screen. Like, they're, like, going around, or just sets, or whatever the case may be. And, like, the camera's moving so fucking fast, and it's just... The smoke coming out of the fucking sewer, it looked awesome. It looked awesome, and the way it was whipping around corners, like very exciting stuff. That was literally more exciting than like any action scene I've seen from Marvel the past few projects. Like that was just really exciting. Like I don't know, because it felt real, it felt tangible. Like it just
yes. Was it just one green screen?
Yeah. The one thing that's bugging me though, like the McDonald's shit is so obviously I fucking
it's super forced. I know.
I'm like, Marvel, y'all aren't that hurt. You're not that desperate, right? Like the Burger King thing was a joke in Iron Man, and then they were just able to secure a Burger King licensing deal. Like they for those scenes, like it was just more of a joke.
No,
like.
They're really pushing it.
This is like
I mean, McDonald's dropped a whole trailer about this.
I know.
As seen on, and I've heard people say that like if you buy takeout, the bag says Loki or as seen on Loki.
Yeah. I'm like, brother, what? Like I don't know. Like it just literally like. They're just hyping up McDonald's. Like, literally, I just found it so weird, the post-credit scene of last episode where, like, Sylvie goes to the McDonald's. It literally looked like a fucking commercial. Everyone's smiling with their chicken nuggets. And then she's like, this is the happiest place on earth. I can't wait to work here. Like, bro, Marvel's not your PR team, bro. Like, calm down. Like, stop. Like, this is fucking weird. Like, it's so distracting. And, like... They're in there, right? And then, like, the dialogue between Mobius and the Brad guy was, like, really funny and interesting. But then they immediately cut to, like, you can just put it in a bag and take it to go. I'm like, yes, I know how fast food works. You didn't need to fucking tell me. Like, what the fuck? It was so weird. But all jokes is... Well, that's not even a joke. That's genuine criticism. But like, with all those, with all those things aside, the set design for that McDonald's is really nice. It looks really good in there. Like it was a really good looking set. Unless it was like a real location, I don't know. But like even that exterior looks sick. Cheese and bacon.
Man, McDonald's probably paid for half of this season.
Yeah,
to be fair.
Did. Holy shit.
Gosh, yeah, man. Makes me want to go to McDonald's. If only
we could afford it.
Yeah, if only it wasn't $20 for like
get the
one
shitty burger. Get the J Bobbin meal and get the Ice Spice meal. We got the Cardi B meal. Ooh.
We got what else? The Saweetie meal. The K-pop.
You forgot that was even a thing. The Sweetie meal. Like who the fuck is Sweetie? I don't even know who that is. Me either. I know.
Not making up celebrities, Hollywood. Stop making up fucking celebrities. These people aren't real.
BTS meal.
Believe in
the J Balvin burger. Let me get a burger, no pickles.
Next thing you know, we're gonna have a freaking Joe Biden burger.
Joe Biden.
For the elections, they got a Trump burger, and then they got a Joe Biden burger.
The Joe burger. Let me
get that Joe burger.
Joe burger. I can't wait till we get the Tom Hiddleston burger.
I can't wait to get the.
It's just gonna be like a Loki burger. It's just gonna be moldy, so it's green.
Ooh, I like that.
Let me get that. And motherfuckers would still be lining up.
Oh yes, no, definitely. Well, I mean, the show's got potential now. My only worry, and this is a very common worry, is the fact that season 2 is only going to have 6 episodes, right?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
I know. So just expect after this, you're gonna have you're gonna have episode 3 and 4 be a little less, good, less good, be not as good, and then an amazing episode 5, and then a final battle.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not the case. Maybe I'm way off, and I hope I am. But yeah,
I hope this gets a 3rd season, and I hope that I hope we can start getting 10 to 12 episode seasons.
yes, man. Maybe shorten the episodes.
Because I remember everyone kept bitching about Netflix having 13 episodes, and I was one of them. I think everyone was, because for whatever reason, it was I remember Luke Cage, the 1st season, ran into this problem where it was the writers said we wrote 10 episodes, and they were like, no, it has to be 13, and then Disney and Marvel were like, oh fuck, well I guess, and so they had to stretch it out a bit, and now it seems like everyone was like, if they can just make 8 episodes, I think it's just make it whatever the fuck it needs to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as it fits the story, exactly. They Loki, can do it. They have the budget.
Yeah, Loki feels like it kind of needs to have a longer season. It shouldn't just be like 6 episodes. It feels like a show that could literally sustain a fucking 3 to 4, 5 season run with a nice 10 episode, 12 episode count. And
yeah, I agree.
Cause that's what I was thinking the entire time I was watching this episode was, holy shit, I could watch 3 seasons, 4 or 5 seasons of this fucking show. God damn. The aesthetic is insane. The world building is really interesting, and I felt very emotionally tied to the plot by the end of it in a way I just haven't with MCU narratives, except for Guardians 3. I just didn't feel the weight of a lot of the plots that we've been getting from a lot of the projects. By the end of this episode, I was like, oh my god.
You were invested.
Yeah, I felt the emotional seriousness of the fucking situation and how drastic it was, and I was just like, I was like, not okay.
Not good.
Yeah, god damn it, really good.
Oh no, it might be too good, because it seems that the ghost,
the TVA, the demon,
the TVA, the ghosts, the demons, all the spooky spirits they're after us, guys. Actually, you know what? Oh, ayo, that demon kind of bad over there. Oh, damn, shot it kind of bad. Eh?
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, you guys can go, man. I'll be here with the spirits, man. Shit, dude.
Shut up, bro. I'm gonna have to censor that one.
Censor it or nothing.
Freedom of speech.
Well, while you guys get out of here, I'll distract them.
Dog, you shut up.
My name is Enacon, aka Parenti Productions.
I can't handle this. My name is Dr. Thick, aka Kevin. Man, stop dealing with the spirits, dog. I'm trying to get out.
My name is Calvin, also known as APS Entertainment, and entertainment will be done someday.
Calvin. Damn. Maybe I might not come
spirits?
back. Yeah. I might not come back alive next week, dude. I might just stay a ghost, because damn. Them ghost shotties looking bad.
Shut up.
And they'll see you guys next week. I'll be here. Alright. See ya.
Doses.
Oh dear. Jesus Christ, help me out.